So travelers into and out of Kenya will now be subjected to stringent restrictions as the country seeks to keep COVID-19 at bay. So the new measures, which came into force yesterday, seeks to ensure integrity of COVID-19 tests through a special travel code. Dorcas Wangira reports on the travel codes that have now become the new normal for Kenya's international travelers.
Effective Monday from 11th January, no traveller will enter or depart Kenya without an authenticated and verified traveller's COVID-19 certificate. As such, no laboratories are permitted to issue COVID-19 negative certificates without TT, trusted travel codes. The new stringent measure seeks to stamp out fake certificates.
It was costly, more so to those who aided innocent Kenyans or travelers by issuing them fake certificate. It was very painful to return someone from the airport. You have your luggage, you have your relatives coming with you. We have not stopped because you still want to get the root bottom of people who can generate COVID certificates and ruin the whole country's trade. When you block international travel for people traveling to Dubai, you've blocked so many Kenyans from trade.
The new measure has been prompted by reports of travelers who apprehended at JKIA for using forged medical documents to secure negative test status. In November alone, nearly 100 Kenyans flew out of the country using falsified COVID-19 certificates and later tested positive in Dubai. The government, in collaboration with the African Union, Africa CDC, and with technical support from PanaBios, has implemented an online system to authenticate and verify travelers' COVID-19 certificates before departure or entry.
It's not the future, it's not the past. It's part of disease surveillance and a part of global health. If this is the future, then it's a good future.
So, how does this work? A traveller first visits only an authorized lab to take a PCR COVID-19 test. In Kenya, all authorized PCR COVID-19 testing laboratories have been linked to the Trusted Travel Initiative. If one tests negative, one will be issued with a travel code that can be verified by airlines and port health authorities. The traveller then receives a text message or SMS from PanaBios and in addition an email from the testing laboratory and or admin@panabios.org with a link to guide the traveller to generate a travel code at trustedtravel.panabios.org. Dr. Francis Kuria, the head of public health at the ministry, further explains.
You may have different levels of literacy for travelers. Once you do, you take your sample, you go away, you receive a message, a text message that gives you your test code. That test code, if you have that SMS message, you're not able to upload your results and get your codes. That message alone also, if you go to the airport, there are technical officers who will be able to look at your test code and they'll be able then to get it to the system and generate for you travel codes right at the airport. So that is service available as we get into all these teething problems.
If a test result meets the exit and entry requirements of Kenya and their travel destination, a travel code is issued to the traveller online. With this travel code, one can travel to their transit and or final destination. Inbound travellers from countries yet to onboard the TTI platform will use a tool made available through the UNDP-supported Global Haven Partnership, www.globalhaven.org, for COVID-19 test results and vaccine certificates verification.
We cannot do this at the expense of the entire country. We would rather urge that just follow the few steps that you are supposed to follow and upload your TT code and travel safely and genuinely.
COVID-19 has altered completely the nature of global travel, so much that a genuine COVID-19 certificate has become one of the most essential travel documents, and people who want to take shortcuts or cheat the system have resorted to fake ones. But with a digital format and a way to verify a COVID-19 certificate, it seems that travel will become more safer for people traveling in and outside the country. Dorcas Wangira, Citizen TV, Nairobi.